The room was sealed in darkness until a single pinhole of light pierced the wall and the world turned upside down. Cairo, just after the year 1021. Outside, the city roared with life. Vendors shouting, sandals scraping stone, the Nile breathing quietly in the night. But inside a small shuttered room, a man sat alone, watching light itself behave in a way no one had ever proven before. His name was Ibn al-Haytham. For centuries, people believed vision worked because the eyes sent out invisible rays, touching the world like ghostly fingers. It felt intuitive. It felt right. But Ibn al-Haytham was not satisfied what felt right. He wanted proof, and proof, he believed, had to be tested in the real world, even if it meant being alone with questions no one else dared to ask. So he darkened the room completely. He pierced a tiny hole in the wall, and as sunlight slipped through, something astonishing appeared on the opposite surface. A perfect inverted image of the outside world. Buildings upside down, people walking on the ceiling. Reality projected, silent and undeniable. Here was the first shock. Vision was not something the eye sent outward. Light travelled inward. That realization cracked open a mystery far larger than sight itself. Ibn al-Haytham began experimenting obsessively. He traced how light reflected from mirrors. He measured how it bent through glass and water. He studied shadows, angles, distance, perception. And with every test, he did something revolutionary for his time. He wrote down not just his conclusions, but his methods. If an idea failed, he said so. If an experiment contradicted him, he followed the evidence. Midway through his work, a terrifying thought emerged. If vision depends on light entering the eye, then perception itself is fragile. Change the light, and reality changes with it. What then can we truly trust, our senses or the rules behind them? This was no longer philosophy. This was science being born. When Ibn al-Haytham published the Book of Optics, he didn't just explain how we see. He laid down a new way of understanding the universe, observation first, theory second, truth proven through experiment. His work would travel across centuries, shaping lenses, cameras, telescopes, and eventually the very screens you're watching now. Light, once mystical and divine, became measurable, testable, understandable. And in that dark Cairo room, humanity took its first clear-eyed step into scientific optics, not by guessing, but by daring to look closer. If stories like this ignite your curiosity, help this channel grow. Like the video, share it with someone who loves hidden history, subscribe for more journeys into humanity's turning points, and leave a comment. What ancient discovery should we explore next?